Um, Shoes just really a way to express myself. I feel like I have a platform on the court where I get a message across, and a lot of people always draw attention to shoes. So I just like putting what I can do on the shoes.
I guess what does Iron Man mean for you personally?
Yeah, just like robotic, I never back down, never quit. You're not gonna see me call for a sub. You're not gonna see me take out a play. So it just always keep going, never stopping.
KG, we talked after USF about learning and growing. You mentioned after that first big road when you guys didn't follow up the way you wanted to. It looked like tonight. Did it feel like this was like a mature performance? You guys step on them early, keep the double-digit lead. Did it feel like another sign of, hey, we're learning?
Oh yeah, another sign of growth for sure. Just learning that every win in this conference is hard, so we got to bring a new level of physicality every time we come out. And I feel like we started off with that and we kept it all throughout the game.
What was key in that opening stretch? I mean, you guys are up 18 in like 7 to 8 minutes. Just what did you feel like? What were you guys doing a really good job of?
I mean, just staying aggressive and giving us just taking what they're giving us. We knew we were gonna have a lot of easy looks. We got to make the right play. They were going to help strong side. We made sure we made the right plays and not overthinking it. And like I said, physicality. I mean, that's our main thing. If we can be physical, we can go at it with any team.
I think you're up to 150 points now in conference play. Final season is out. Kind of giving you that extra motivation, or is it just the guys around you giving you the juice?
I mean, the guys around me and the trust that the coaches give me. I miss a shot and they be like, "KG, shoot it again." And the guards and then everybody finding me. That has a big part to do with that. They give me a lot of confidence.
Dillon, seems like you're getting more and more comfortable, more and more in a rhythm. Take us through that in these last 3 or 4 games for you.
Just learning the game and staying ready. That's really all it is to it. But learning as I've been playing more and trust my teammates and they trust me. So.
Karon, kind of the same thing, just like that early blitz. What was going right? What felt good? It looked like you guys were sharing the ball, making a lot of shots, playing good defense. Just in your estimation, just like when things are going right like that, like what are you guys doing a good job of?
Like KG said, just trusting our teammates and the play calls. It's really about reading the defense. What are they going to give us? They was helping off the corner, strong side, so we was feeding strong side, knocking down threes. They was forcing the baseline, so we're going to take baseline and make plays out of it. So it's all about making the right plays out of what our defense give us.
And I know, you're taking on that challenge every night of guarding the other team's best guy. Riley, very high usage. I think he leads the conference in shots, his usage rate. Take me through your process when you know you're going to be guarding a guy like that. How much film do you watch? How much studying do you do? Or you just kind of listen to what the coaches say? Or what's kind of your own personal process?
My own personal process is just watch film. I don't watch more film on one guy. I watch it on the whole team. Just because I'm not guarding him the entire game, I'll get switched on in transition. So it's not just focusing on one guy. I really treat him like any other guy. I watch his film, watch it with the team, figure out his weaknesses and what he really strives in, and take that away.
What was the key tonight? It's a pretty talented scorer. He's gone off before. So what do you feel like you did a good job of tonight?
Watching his film, I know he likes to get to his mid-range game. It's a good mid-range game. He's very physical. So it's really about creating that early contact and being very physical with him, not letting him get comfortable and get into the spots he wants. So making every shot difficult, every contest, not fouling him, not giving him what he wants.
You did all that, only fouling once. How do you play good defense without fouling?
It's like basic drills. Play with your chest, hands out, move your feet, stay down.
This is for anyone. At this point of the season, what do you feel like you've learned the most about yourselves, about this team? You're kind of like a little bit halfway through, but have you Memphis coming up too? So what do you feel like you've learned the most about?
I feel like we already knew a lot about the team coming into during the summer. We just really kind of proved to ourselves that we are dogs, that we could compete with anybody, and we're not going to back down. So right now, it's continue focus on stringing wins together, stacking them, and not just getting one win, losing two, getting another one. So it's all about stringing them together.
So what's that process like of keeping your mentality, especially coming off your worst loss of the season last week, picking up that OT win, and then kind of pulling out big one here? So what's that mentality like where you have to keep that have that mentality?
I feel like it starts in practice. We go in there, we can't come in practice just ready to goof around. We go hard. Practice team give us the best scout we have, so we're competing against them for the preparation for the next game. taking everything serious. So it's really starting practice day before, 2 days before, and film too, on and off the court.
I guess this is for all of you guys as well. Does it feel like, you finally start to, not finally, but starting to hit like a real good stride out there on the court together?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, we always have. We just got to keep sharing the ball more and trusting our teammates. Right now, it's about feeding a hot hand and not shying away from that. If somebody's getting hot, let's keep going at him. Let him go off, and then it open the floor up for everybody else to score. So it's all about not being selfish and sharing one another.
KG, you had 3 assists. It could have been more, I think, with like the fouls and stuff. It looked like you were, really finding other teammates. You feel like that's kind of like the next evolution of your game, just like, using all that gravity, all that attention, and kind of finding teammates. Is that, obviously, here on out, everyone's going to be, you're number one on the scouting report. So is that kind of like your next sign of growth?
Oh yeah, for sure. Got to use it against like other teams. We have really good. Everybody's good at here. KB, DB, Michael Gray, Wilbur, E-Man. We have a lot of guys. So it's my job to where if they want to, if I have so much gravity, just find the guys that are open. It makes it easier my scoring to find these guys because the teams are so worried about me. So I just got to do a better job of just playing off 2, finding the open guys. It really simplifies the game the way they're guarding me, I would say.
Kenyon, what have you observed about Dillon and how he's contributing more and more recently?
I mean, I knew since the summer, man, he was a dude. He plays with a lot of force. He can get to the paint at will. So ever since the summer, I already knew this was going to come. His opportunity came, and he's taking advantage of it.
Karon, what do you think of that bounce pass that he threw KG?
That KG threw me?
That dunk, yeah.
I loved it. I seen it wide open, seen him doubling him, and they just left me open. So trying to help KG out, cut, make it easy for him, and then as soon as I seen the lane, just went up and dunked it.
And KG, I know you and Karon go way back, past years. Tell me about, what makes him so good on the ball as a defender, just the physicality. It just seems like a lot of these number one options for other teams, they have off nights when they go up against them.
I mean, if you just look at him, you can tell, man, like he's a force. Like if you see him, you're gonna have a long night. Strong guy. Iron Man. That's why I was like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like I really mean that. Like when I first saw him at UNCG when he was at ETSU, and I was like, man, this guy is this is a guard. So seeing him like on the ball, it doesn't really surprise me. Like when he guards me in practice, I'm like, yeah, this guy is a dog.
And I guess coming from the same conference and joining the same team, how is you guys' brotherhood bonded?
It really just started in the summer about getting connected with each other. I seen him play before, he seen me play before. I know his style of game, my play. So it's really about connecting on a chemistry level, watching film, team bonding. Just really about. We're both seniors, so taking control of the team, being a leader, we have a lot of experience. You have a guy like DB who doesn't have that much experience on the floor, so when he gets his time in to help him walk through his, help him to get where he needs to go, and he's striving what he's doing right now. So just about both of us being a leader on the team.
Just real quick, Karon, just like the mentality, if you're going to be like the defender on the number one option, obviously they're gonna score on you at some point. Tell me about like the mentality. If you're going to take on those challenges, like what do you have to think like, as a elite defender? Because obviously you're going to get scored on at some points. Yeah. Like what kind of mentality do you try to take to just move on?
I really don't think too hard into it. Me personally, I find it easy, just basketball. My whole mentality is don't let anybody score, don't like any easy points. So stopping them where they want to go, get to their spot before they get to it, and really just being physical.
I guess on average, how many shots do you think you say you take in a day?
I would really say I take I say I'll try to make. I'm all about make, so I try to make at least 100 to 200. But I'm not really, I'm more on the mental side because I feel like with shooting, you're gonna have days where I might miss 8 easy ones. I feel like I missed a lot of easy ones, but I slowed down on shooting too much because it gets into your head that I'm working so hard I should make every shot. When you're a shooter, that's just not how it works. So but prepping for a game, I am trying to make at least 100 to 200 to see the ball go in. Staying sharp on my shot.
And is that like consecutive or just total?
Total.
Total.
Yeah.